I'm sure you guys are well aware of what we were doing just an hour ago. We've got a fight on our hands, and we have assured them that we are determined to get what we deserve. Without further ado, I'd like to present to you our President, John Samuelson.
Brothers and sisters, thank you for turning out. I know that we jam-packed the Sheraton. A lot of folks couldn't get in, but we had the room looking real good. Blue shirts all over the place. Management got the message loud and clear. And the message is that transit workers are in this fight to the end, and that we're going to defend our livelihoods, and we're not going to let this company come in and gut our contract. We're going to fight them tooth and nail. We're going to fight them to the end to win a contract. Let me touch on a couple of points. A primary contract we made in there is a contract demand for an improved dental plan. Right? Our dental plan can be characterized as nothing less than disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And if the same bosses up there that we gave this presentation to had the dental plan that we had, they would change it in about a week. Let me just talk about a few other disparities between us and these bosses. We're averaging right now 3 or 4 assaults on bus operators every single week. 3 or 4 assaults on bus operators. If 3 or 4 MTA bosses were getting assaulted every week, the problem would have been fixed 10 years ago. But because it isn't bosses getting beat up on our buses, they took their time and they dragged their feet. We need a no layoff clause. Central contract demand. A no layoff clause. An ironclad no layoff clause. We're going to fight for it. And with your involvement, and with Local 100 members fighting it out on the tracks, fighting it out in the barns and in the depots, and the station platforms, we can win this fight. We can win this fight. One primary message that I wanted to convey to the MTA is that TWU is going to fight its own contract and fight for a wage increase, and we don't really care what the other union's done in New York State, because we're the TWU and they're not. We deserve a fair and reasonable wage increase. We didn't cause this economic crisis, and this economic crisis is not going to be solved off the backs of Local 100 members. Solve it with the banks if you want, solve it with the wealthiest New Yorkers if you want, but you're not solving it off the backs of us. Just a couple of other items. I want to go over briefly what we spoke about up there. We have a problem. It's not our problem. The MTA has a problem with women on this job.
Say what?
A central aspect of this contract fight is to win a fair, reasonable, safe, and respectful workplace for our Local 100 ladies. We're going to make a wage demand for paid maternity leave.
Okay.
Paid maternity leave. You go to Europe, paid maternity leave and paternity leave and paternity leave are commonplace. Come to New York City Transit, a woman gets pregnant, they want to kick it to the side as if she's some sort of commodity. A pregnant transit worker is a hassle to this company. There's absolutely no respect for our ladies or for our families. We need to fight tooth and nail to make that end. I mean, one of the comments that we made up there was that the age of getting to the end of your route and looking for a Burger King that might or might not have a working bathroom, those days have to end. The company's responsible to provide safe and clean and sanitary facilities for us, particularly our women, and it's going to be a central demand in this contract fight. We need a overhaul, a complete overhaul of the disciplinary system.
Yes.
And the language I used up there is absolutely accurate. It's a Byzantine mini bureaucracy that's designed to hinder. It's designed to hurt workers and hinder workers, whether they're being disciplined or whether they're injured on the job and trying to get fair compensation for an injury that occurred at work. We need to change it. The only way we're going to make these changes and the others that I mentioned is to dig our boots in and fight this company. The beginning of this is the turnout tonight. The turnout tonight was absolutely tremendous. The room upstairs. The room upstairs was absolutely packed out with placards, with blue shirts. Management got the message. In fact, I think they were a little concerned about actually trying to exit out of the room in a safe manner. But let them get a taste of what we go through every day on our buses and our station platforms about whether or not we're going to get safe passes back and forth from point to point. That's right. I'm going to introduce, just to say a few words, the Vice President of MAPSTOA, Brian Clark.
How are you doing, everybody? Listen, I'm proud to be up here. This is our contract kickoff. This isn't the last time we're going to be together over these next few months while we fight this contract. I thought it was great that we stayed united with 32BJ earlier, and I thought it was great inside. Our president put a really professional and concise proposal to management, and he did it very professionally. He touched on all the issues of transit workers. I'm pretty proud that between our fighting out here and our leadership here that we're going to come through come January 15th. But we need to stay strong, we need to get out here, and then when we call these rallies, bring a friend or two. From now on, we need to go 2, 3, 4 blocks down, three lanes wide. And we need to be loud, and we need to let management know that what John laid out in front of them today, we intend to have them meet and meet successfully. So brothers and sisters, I hope to see you down the road. Keep on fighting.